A very good morning to you, children. Once again, I welcome you to your GK class. And today in the GK class, we are going to learn chapter 30, that is gesture communication. Gesture means sign. So the signs or the movement of our hands, face, or any other part of body which is used to convey some message is called a gesture. Now in this chapter, you can see we have been given some pictures of the gestures and we have to recognize what for these gestures are. The first picture, as you can see, this gesture demonstrates that the hand holds no weapon and is a symbol of good sportsmanship, equality and trust. So this gesture, most of us commonly follow it, and it is the shaking of hands. And shaking of hands denotes the good sportsmanship, equality and trust on the other person. The second gesture you can see is showing us a thumb which is up. So it's a thumbs up symbol, and this thumbs up symbol is a gesture which indicates success and is also indicates something good and accepted. When we accept something, when we agree to something, we make this gesture of thumbs up. The third gesture is the thumbs down, which is just the reverse of thumbs up, and it indicates the failure and to denote something which is bad or which is not accepted. So it's thumbs down. The next one is a salute. Of course, we know this symbol and we do salute on and off, and this gesture is used to display respect. So we respect our national flag, we respect our soldiers, we salute to them. This symbol is of the fingers crossed when we are hoping to get some good luck or fortune. Mostly we say we keep our fingers crossed to expect something good. This is the V sign. V sign is the sign of victory. So this gesture denotes victory. So I hope you have understood a few gestures, and these gestures are commonly used all over the world. Not only in India, but all over the world people use these same gestures. Now we come on to the next chapter, that is some history facts, and here we are going to talk about some famous personalities who had some strange habit or strange behavior. We are going to learn about some famous persons who had some strange habits. So beginning with number 1 is the Louis Pasteur. Louis Pasteur, he was a scientist. We all know about him. He had made great inventions, and what was his strange habit? That he had a fear of dirt and infection. He refused to shake hands with people and carefully wiped plates before eating. So this scientist was a bit of psychic, that he had a fear of dirt and he always cleaned his dishes before eating in them, and he never shook hands with anybody. And this great scientist is Louis Pasteur. Coming on to the second one, we talk about Winston Churchill. Now Winston Churchill, he is an ex-Prime Minister of England. We all have heard his name. He had such a sharp memory that he could repeat a lecture or a whole Shakespearean play as it is. So he had a great memory. The whole play written by Shakespeare or any other lecture which he used to hear, he could repeat that word to word. The third person that we talk about is the Helen Keller. She is an American author. She was blind and deaf from the early age only. She had developed such sense of smell that she could identify people by their body odor. Now, since she was blind, she was deaf, she could not see, she could not hear, that is why her another sense of smell that was greatly developed, and she could identify people just by smelling them. She could make out who that person was. The next is another English poet whose name is P.B. Shelley, and what was his habit? He is a famous English poet. he used to wear a clean white shirt before he sat down to write a poem. So whenever he sat down to write any poem, he used to wear a clean white shirt. That was his habit. Coming on to the next one, we talk about an American president who could write Latin with one hand and Greek with the other hand simultaneously. See the quality of this president. He was James Garfield. With one hand, he used to write the Latin language. With the second hand, he used to write Greek language. And these two things he could do simultaneously, side by side only. With one hand, he used to write Latin, and with the other hand, he used to write Greek language. The last one is a great French physicist who was very forgetful. Now, he was a forgetful person and he once forgot to attend a dinner party by King Napoleon. So, this person was André-Marie Ampère. He was a great physicist, but he was forgetful. And having a dinner with King Napoleon, I think, was a great matter of honor, but he forgot to attend that. And he was André-Marie Ampère. So I hope, children, you have understood both the chapters. You will be completing this work in your books. Till then, have a nice day.